The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and I shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness. Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer, at this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians. so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
With so much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Shit.
Target
These are
destroyed.
Osean.
Target hit. Locked on. Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse.
Target eliminated.
Our forces are scattered and on the run. Their artillery fire
They're on the run?
off our starboard side. We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. They need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
How are you? Are you still in this? The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fighting. Look at that. They're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. Damn those Erusian bastards! It's a blatant war crime!
Fox 2.
Take photos for evidence.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mesh drive.
Enemy has a beat on
My
you.
ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible. Go with us. Can you see the enemy APC from there? Push him back. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks. I just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial. Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time.
Enemy on your back.
Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time.
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
Don't be firing at each other! This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Move them away from the mass driver. Ambush! I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. There's spaceports nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Belka.
Missile away. Target destroyed.
Good training and back. Our guys will take care of 3 strikes. Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Get in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good. Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
It's a big maze. Enemy on your back. If we can just defend the mass driver today, our army can turn this thing around.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. They're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Russia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Behind the enemy.
Hitting the landing craft! Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
This independent special security squadron is demanding to be... Give me enemy position! Speak up! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing!
Strider 1, target acquired. Target is in machine gun range. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Strider 1, missile launched.
Locked on.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Nice. Target eliminated.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running!
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed. Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence operation.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Let's just get this done with.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Flares launched.
Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strato 1, target acquired.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
We're well past the point of no return.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Don't aim. We're doing strategic bombing.
Strato 1, missile launched.
Locked on.
It's no use. The enemy pilots outclass us.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now. Intercept those bombers.
Stall warning.
Target locked. Remember the faces of those who pushed for war.
Missile. Missile.
It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running!
Missile. There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that. They're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it.
Damn those Russian bastards! These are blatant war crimes! Take photos for evidence.
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other! This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed! The info is from an allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ and take a little. Give us another 30 minutes.
Finish this fight now.
The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial.
Missile. Missile.
Strato 1, target acquired.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Nice. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time.
Missile.
Lure them away from the masked driver.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Our only ally is the Erusian government forces. Don't mistake them for rebels. The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Missile. Missile.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks! Three-strike craft? High shit, ain't fair.
Missile.
You're with us. Can you see the enemy APC from there?
In gun range.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. This was nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Belka.
We're as good as dead. Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here. This whole operation is Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! We get the advantage. I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! It's no use! We're to the right! Fire at that supply ship!
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Push him back!
It's the radicals that shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this.
In gun range.
This is Echo 13. 2 tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
No use hailing them. They know they're shooting at friendlies. Get closer. You'll never hit them from here.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back.
If we can just defend the masked labor today, our army can turn this thing around. Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Fox 2. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something!
Fired. Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop!
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there! Commence operation no return! These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Visual. Like an eagle. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch. This is launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that. Enemy on your back.
Fox 2.
Bailing out! They've taken out many of our aircraft. Use extreme caution.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Attack missed.
Target hit.
Go base to 101. Work together to take them down.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
This is Graham 7. I'm behind my target.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Behind the enemy.
They fight with such skill and precision. Don't tell me the Soci is infamous snowbirds.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Graham, hostile has a lock.
Intercept those bombers.
Locked on. Fox 2.
enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
The rebels are here. Let the first one go by and detonate on the second.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
ID complete. Missile away.
They did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind!
Enemy has a
We'll
beat
come
on
back to this island one day and send them off properly.
The enemy's position!
Speak up! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing!
you. Target acquired. Target is in machine gun range.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
Voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help these refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
Thanks, but will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, we leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
Echo 13. All hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Erusia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find them, the more people we can save. We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
No kidding, sir. And who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile. Caution.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Missile.
Nice job! The enemy tank's back down.
Missile
I don't
launched.
think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Missile hit.
Missile. Missile.
Why do they sing that song?
Caution. Alert.
Vehicle
Everyone
control
knows it.
destroyed.
No other reason.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now, and focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
They're forced to turn their backs to us. How unlucky for them.
So they're trying to feed that giant monster of a bird. We can't let them complete their mission.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it.
The supply ships are too far away. We'll never catch them at this rate. We've recalculated the remaining time.
I can't get a lock. Lightning hit my wing. My plane's starting to ice up.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them!
Alright, let's move in behind them and take them
Launch
down.
1. Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long. 60 seconds remain.
You think the mother hen really wants them?
Trust the plan, but before the loss of communication.
Watch it.
Victory is ours as long as the supply ship gets away.
Missile.
Chaff and flares are depleted. The missile hit the supply ship dead on. Strutter 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.